Come, Kiara. I'll tell you a story. A story of destiny that would change our lives forever.
My name is Audrey Ferrara. I was the VFX supervisor for MPC on Mufasa, the Lion King. You are filming a movie, but instead of going outside and filming it, you are goggling up in virtual reality and you are strolling the savannah in that virtual environment. We built all the environments in Unreal, and then we had the animators animating the characters in those environments. The director having a monitor so you could see what was happening in the scene, but in reality you had an empty volume. So it was him going around and finding his angles. We developed a system called quad cap, where the human would have his legs be the front legs of the animal, and we would simulate the animation of the rear end of the animal, so the actor could move around and react with each other, but on your screen it would be the animals. So that was a little bit the revolution on this movie, being able to freely direct those virtual characters live.
Back to the trees. We're trapped. We have to swim. No, we have to fight. If we fight, we die.
Some of the biggest challenges of Mufasa was technical, first of all, but also artistic. The environments, for example, are so vast and big, and for this movie, we are visiting the entire continent of Africa. So we had to go and shoot those places to have references, bring back, and then be able to start building them from this material. We had 77 sets, different sets, like Savannah, canyon, mountains, rivers. We had hundreds of greens, we call them, which is plants, trees, rocks that we would set dress everywhere in order to add a layer of complexity on those sets. That was the technical challenges, but there was also the creative challenges with Barry Jenkins and his DOP, James Laxton. Their camera is very dynamic, it moves a lot, goes extremely close to those characters, so we needed to make sure that those assets, those animals would hold close-ups, extreme close-ups, to a wide view, to come to a very close angle on the fur, on the ear of the lion, and those shots are extremely long too, so we needed to make sure that we would be able to render them. So on Mufasa, we have approximately 30 million hairs just on the lion and something about like 600,000 hair just on his ears in order to convey those details on him. The numbers are just incredible. It took MPC a team of 1,700 people to make 1,500 shots. Some of the most complex shots in the movie would take about 2 weeks to render before we could see some images coming out of the farm.
You stole my destiny.
Mufasa, it is your time.